Tech insiders are excited about ChatGPT, a chatbot that answers questions and writes essays. For his day job, Tobias Zwingman is the managing partner of RAPYD AI, a German consulting firm that helps clients make use of artificial intelligence. On the side of Zwingman teaches online courses on AI. Lately, Zwingman has been generating lecture notes using ChatGPT, a new chatbot that's quickly becoming the latest fad in tech. Zwingman said he recently asked ChatGPT to explain the mechanisms and workings of a machine learning technology known as DBSCAN, which is short for Density Based Spatial Clustering of Applications with Noise, because he is too lazy to write it all down. I went up and said, okay, tell me a detailed step by step of how the DBSCAN algorithm works. And it gave me that step by step, Zwingman said. After a little bit of polishing and editing, Zwingman said the lecture notes were in good shape. This took me like 30 minutes, and before I would have spent the whole day, Zwingman said. I can't neglect that this has proven to be hugely beneficial. ChatGPT debuted in late November and has quickly turned into a viral sensation with people tweeting questions such as NFTs are dead and requests like tell a funny joke about the tax risk of international remote work. They include a screenshot of ChatGPT's response, which often but not always makes sense. The technology was developed by San Francisco based OpenAI, a research company led by Sam Altman and backed by Microsoft. LinkedIn co-founder Reid Hoffman and COSA Ventures ChatGPT automatically generates text based on written prompts in a fashion that's much more advanced and creative than the chatbots of Silicon Valley's past. In a year, that's turned into a dud for the technology sector, with mass layoffs, wrecked stock prices, and crypto catastrophes dominating the headlines. ChatGPT has served as a reminder that innovation is still happening. Tech executives and venture capitalists have gushed about it on Twitter, some even comparing it to Apple's debut of the iPhone in 2007. 5 days after OpenAI released ChatGPT, Altman said that the chat research tool crossed 1 million users. Back in 2016, tech giants like Facebook, Google, and Microsoft were trumpeting digital assistants as the next evolution of human and computer interaction. They boast of the potential for chatbots to order Uber rides, plane tickets, and answer questions in a lifelike manner. 6 years later, progress has been slow. The majority of chatbots that people interact with are still relatively primitive, only capable of answering rudimentary questions on corporate help desk pages or minimal helping frustrated customers understand why their cable bills are so high. But with early ChatGPT adopters demonstrating the technology's ability to carry a conversation through multiple queries, in addition to generating software code, the world of so-called natural languaging processing appears to be entering a new phase. It's part of the larger trend. Tech investors are pouring billions of dollars into startups specializing in the field of generative AI, which refers to the ability of computers to automatically create text, videos, photos, and other media using cutting-edge machine learning technologies. Brendan Burke, an analyst at tech industry's data firm PitchBook, said a number of early-stage investors have turned their attention from cryptocurrencies and related concepts like Web3 to generative AI technologies. That's a trend that is perceptible, Burke said. According to PitchBook, the top firms in the space are Khosla, David Sachs, Kraft Ventures, Sequoia, Entrepreneur First out of the UK, and Lux Capital. Investors have also noticed on platforms like GitHub that many Web3 developers have shifted their attention from NFTs and crypto projects to open source generative AI initiatives, Burke said. I think that's a sign of some of the rethinking that's going on throughout the early stage market, Burke said. What is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is essentially a variant of OpenAI's popular GPT 3.5 language generative software that's been designed to carry conversations with people. Some of its features include answering follow-up questions, challenging incorrect premises, rejecting inappropriate queries, and even admitting its mistakes, according to an OpenAI summary of the language model. ChatGPT was trained on an enormous amount of text data. It learned to recognize patterns that enable it to produce its own text mimicking various writing styles, said Byrne Elliott, a vice president at Gartner. OpenAI doesn't reveal what precise data was used for training ChatGPT, but the company says it generally crawled the web, used archived books, and Wikipedia. OpenAI declined to comment for the story. Elias said that for now, ChatGPT is more of a way for OpenAI to gain publicity and to show what's possible for large language models, as opposed to a useful piece of software for businesses to incorporate. While ChatGPT is free, OpenAI sells access to its underlying language and related AI models for business use. ChatGPT, as currently conceived, is a parlor trick, Elliott said. It's something that isn't actually itself going to solve what people need, unless what they need is sort of a distraction. However, Zwingman isn't alone in using ChatGPT for more advanced purposes. Kai Gowilt, the chief technology officer of digital contract management startup Ironclad, said his company is exploring how ChatGPT could be used to summarize changes to legal documents. The feature would be helpful for the startup's legal clients who routinely alter documents and then notify their colleagues after they made changes, Gowilt said. Gowilt said that ChatGPT offers more creative responses compared to similar language models developed by big tech companies. Meta's AI language tool, dubbed Robert A, seems more capable at categorizing and labeling text, Gowilt said, adding that his company uses both ChatGPT and Robert A to power certain features in its digital document software. At legal research and data company LexisNexis, Min Chen, a vice president, said in an email that she and her team are just starting to test ChatGPT, although they already use OpenAI's GPT-3 software through Microsoft's Azure cloud. Chen said GPT-3 is more suitable for LexisNexis because it's an enterprise product and can be customized. However, her team has been experimenting with ChatGPT, and she said sometimes it generates sensible answers that are very impressive. Still, it has its flaws. I'm afraid it's not reliable enough as a decision-making tool for serious legal research, Min said. In some cases, ChatGPT will give a very verbose answer that seems to make sense, but the answer is not getting the facts right. There's also the bias problem, which is true for many kinds of AI-powered software. As Mozilla senior fellow Abeba Burhan shared on Twitter, ChatGPT produced songs lyrics that implied women who wear lab coats are probably just there to clean the floor, whereas men who wearing lab coats probably got the knowledge and skills you're looking for. Regarding ChatGPT's limitations, OpenAI said in a blog post that while the firm is working to mitigate bias problems, the software will sometimes respond to harmful instructions or exhibit biased behavior. Altman said in a tweet that over the weekend that ChatGPT is incredibly limited and it makes a mistake to be relying on it for anything important right now. Krishna Jade, CEO of AI model monitoring startup Fiddler, said ChatGPT and related language technology could lead to big disruptions in web search, an area long dominated by Google. Gade, who previously worked at Microsoft's Bing search unit, said if ChatGPT's popularity continues to grow, along with other chat-based tools that answer questions, Google may have to update its core search technology to more predominantly center on chat. ChatGPT's rising popularity shows there's a segment of the population that prefers getting information via question and answer as opposed to a typical search query. Google parent Alphabet has plenty of AI talent and has developed some of the core AI technologies used to create systems like ChatGPT. The search engine is also a habit that's very difficult to displace. As Wingman notes, Google still has a major advantage over ChatGPT. The way it works currently is people use ChatGPT and then you go to Google to verify the results, Wingman said with a laugh. Here's what happened when we typed in write as many news stories about ChatGPT in the style of CNBC. As of December 13, 2022, ChatGPT, the new language processing AI from OpenAI, is making waves in the tech industry. The advanced model, which is trained to generate human-like text, is already being hailed as a game changer for business that rely on natural language processing. ChatGPT's ability to understand and respond to a wide range of topics has been particularly impressive, with some even suggesting that it has the potential to revolutionize the way we interact with technology. Many experts believe that ChatGPT's advanced capabilities will be a valuable asset for many companies in fields such as customer service, online education, and market research. One of the key advantages of ChatGPT is its ability to learn and adapt quickly to new information. This means that it can be trained to handle new topics and tasks without needing the need for extensive retraining. Additionally, ChatGPT is highly scalable, which makes it well suited for use in large-scale applications. So far, the response to ChatGPT has been overwhelmingly positive, with many praising its advanced capabilities and ease of use. It remains to be seen how ChatGPT will be used in the coming years, but it's clear that it has the potential to be a major player in the world of natural language processing. And that's it. Gotcha.